We've got this cute little elephant, a free tutorial on YouTube. I've also seen a free Instagram elephant that I want to try, and there's also a paid elephant that I would like to try. I also want to do one in like a jumper or some sort of clothing to resemble Baba, and see if that's a hit. So just want to do 3 elephants, see what ones sell, what ones don't. I've got to look up to see whether this is a paid or free pattern. It's just a little rabbit that I've used the glitter yarn, valuable glitter from Spotlight, and the cute little eyes. Then we've got Kayla, the girl who knocked. Oh, sorry, I've got the hiccups all of a sudden. So this is her little pocket pup. So adorable. Perfect for $5, I think. And then last but not least, I'm not sure on the pattern designer for this. On Etsy, it says crochet pattern, crochet craft designs. I painted my own eyes just using yellow nail polish. So, and a bit of glitter to go with the yellow and dark grey straps. I think it's adorable. Love the pattern. Just have to adjust the bobble stitches because he doesn't quite sit flat. So that's the Dash Hound dog. I also want to make him in a plain jumper with no straps and no jumper. So that's all I've got for you today. As I said before the mic was turned on, if you're interested in keeping up to date with what's been going on life-wise, please leave it in the comments. I'm happy to talk about it, spread awareness about skin cancer and all of that. I'm not a professional on it, obviously, but I've gone through enough surgeries to sort of know slip, slop, slap, or, as I say, look like that. Yeah. What else? I might pop back in throughout the week. This is only a quick video. I was just feeling up to recording. I'm not in pain. Yeah, so I just wanted to update you. I'm currently uploading the what do you call it? The market recap from February. So I've had some hassles, but I haven't lost it, which is good. I've just had to do it on my laptop, and my internet is terrible. It's slow, and the computer keeps freezing. So it's on its way. It's late, better late than never, I reckon. Yeah. So I'm going to get back to finish watching Katie's video, and I hope you're all doing great, and I'll see you a bit later on. I'll add some more videos to this video. I don't know if it will be daily. I'd like to do a daily one where each day I check in and show you what I've made for that day and tell you about the patterns that I've done. But we'll see how I go. All right, well, you take it easy for now, and I will catch you in the next one. Alrighty, so it's been a hot minute, I suppose. So I last recorded on Saturday, showed you, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, and I showed you a few things that I was making. Don't mind the bandage. That comes off today. That's why I'm recording. I've been a bit busy with mum life, etc. Just jumping on also for a bit of a rant about YouTube and commenting on lives, how they're just not showing. Not just me, but a lot of other people. I just got off a live where we were playing like charades with emojis. So you had to put your emojis in the comments and they just had to guess what you were trying to say because words weren't coming up, but we could use emojis. So hopefully YouTube can fix that soon because it's a bit hard to play charades. and it's not good for the person hosting the live because they think people aren't watching when they are. They just don't know how to use the emojis to comment. So, with that being said, hopefully YouTube can sort of sort that out. It's just a bug that they've got to fix, I suppose. I haven't actually made a lot. I've got a lot of stuff that I haven't finished. So, I'm just sort of grabbing it for you. So, I made this little basket. So, and that's just to put my scraps in. Excuse me. And then from the same pattern as the cow and that, I'm making another horse that I haven't finished. I'm kind of struggling to finish things. After doing the, what do you call it? Alright, put my headband over there. I decided, I was like, oh, I reckon that square, I could use that shape and try and make an axolotl. But I don't think I'm going to have enough yarn. So that is all I have left. So, and I've just sort of finished doing the back, and then I've got to do the tail and the gills. So maybe leave in the comment if you think that looks like a Minecraft axolotl. That's what I was sort of going for. Just sort of freehanding it from the square. I thought I could use that square and make some Minecraft critters. So I started off with the axolotl. So that's another one that I haven't finished. Then I did make a snail. So there's one half of the shell. Then my cat took off with the actual like sluggy part of the Hugurumi Toys snail pattern and it's wrecked it. So I didn't finish doing the other half to that. That's when I started the axolotl. Then I have started, I did a little octopus, but I don't like it because it's only got the 4 tentacles. That one's almost finished. That's just another little like dice bag that I've made. So, and I've got the chain in there. I've just got to weave in the end and that one's done. Then I've made some handles to make some more battle packs. So that one I've done the top part of the colour change. And then I've just got, everything's getting tangled on me today. It's not my day today, I don't think. Oh, come on. So there's 3 more variegated browns that I'll do that green with. And then I've got, I think 3 of these, maybe 4. So I'm thinking about doing 2 pink tops and a blue top. And then 3 green ones, and I will probably do a brown top on them. And I've got another little dice bag. So, bits and bobs that I've done this week. So I have been crocheting, I'm just not really finishing anything. So, and also this chicken, which I don't, this is going to be Cookie the chicken, but I don't know, the yarn, I didn't have orange or yellow in the same thickness as this white yarn. It was just a millings. So my Motivera white yellow was too thick. And then the only other orange I've got is Spooky Hollow, which is a lot thicker than Motivera. So I tried Patty and Bango's Place orange. And it's a bit, I don't know, I've made it too long or something. It just looks funny. And so I've just got to finish that one off. And then, as you can see hanging up, I have decided to make a like bathroom curtain to sit over the window, and I've used orange and glow in the dark yarn with some beads. So yeah, I've done that. And so that's pretty much all I've done since Saturday. Oh, hang on, I have made something. I just had to duck and go and get it. I actually completed the free elephant off Instagram. So, and I thought it was going to be a low sew, but it was quite a bit of sewing. So I had to sew the ears on, the head on, the arms on, and the feet on. And then the tail was just meant to be surface crochet out and sort of slip stitch back down, I think. But I just added some variegated yarn to the end, and I kind of like how half's purple, half's pink. And I used variegated in its ears. And I've just got to embroider a mouth, but that's not required. So yeah, so that's all I've done so far. Not a great deal, but I've still got just over a week till my next market. So this weekend, I'm hoping I can just finish off everything that I've started. So yeah, all right, I'll try and catch you up again in a couple of days. So it won't be today or tomorrow, I don't think, because I get the stitches out here, and then that'll look a bit raw and maybe a bit gross for you. So I'll wait for that to calm down a bit, and then I'll jump back on. Yeah, so sort of going back to the YouTube topic, if you are in a live and you're noticing your comments aren't showing, like I comment on my phone and I have it on the TV, and so you'll notice like if your comments aren't showing there, what I did is I got out of it on my phone and went to YouTube and did the feedback. So I will try and screen record or something and chuck that in to show you how to do that if you're unfamiliar with how to do that sort of thing. So that way you're not reporting the video, because it's not actually the video, it's YouTube itself. So, and also maybe on that person's community page or something, just let them know that the comments aren't coming up. So what I do the two eyes to say see, and then the circle with the red line that says can't, and then comment the white emoji with the black dots. And so you do can't see comments, and hopefully they can kind of figure out what you're trying to say. So I do like single eye and then can't, two eyes as if to say looking, see, comments. So I will try and post them down the bottom if I can edit on my phone. If not, I've got to do it on the laptop, and that's a lot harder because I don't know where to find all the emojis to do that. Okay, so I will try and get that sorted for you, and if everyone else can sort of say, hey, look, YouTube, we're struggling commenting on lives, I think you need a screenshot or something to say that it's not coming up or something. I'm not 100% certain. And yeah, hopefully they can fix the bug soon. All right, well, I'll try and catch up with you again in a few days. Enjoy, keep crocheting, and try to be patient with YouTube, I suppose, while they try and fix this little glitch. All right, take it easy. Bye. Welcome back. So, Thursday I showed you that I was struggling with my crochet mojo, and I kind of still am, actually. Like, I've had to kick myself up the butt and go, right, you really need to get this done, Trish. Like, next Saturday is your market, you need to pull your finger out and get these done. So I've kicked myself up the bum, and here's my little tub of things that I finished. So first we'll go through the battle pack. 2, 3, so there's 4. So I made 4 flails. So I've changed the pattern a bit. I did the flails as followed by the pattern, but I didn't want to have to make another axe and sword and I don't know, the bommy knocker, the same as this without the chain. So I just wasn't feeling it. So I decided to make some nunchucks. So we've got 4 flails that are either $5 each or 4 for 15. Then I've made 3 nunchucks. So there's one to go with at least each one. So I made 3 of them. Then I finally finished my horse. I've made this before and it wasn't as hard as this was. Like, I don't know what happened. I think I've forgotten how to do the loops. My colour changes are all crooked. I don't know. I think I just forgot how to crochet for a day or so. Like, I was just really struggling to finish. I did do a little bit of face shaping, not a lot, but just enough to sort of give it a bit of shape. Yeah, so this is the velour yarn. So this is like a creamy colour. And then I've used like a sandy grey colour, and then the Jolly Joy dark brown yarn. And I think that 18mm eyes. And so I'll probably just sell him for $10. So see if he sells for 10. And yeah, so I finally finished him off. Then I finally finished off Cookie the chicken, which I wasn't quite happy with. But now that I've finished, like, the nose is a little bit big and the tail's a bit crooked, but I'm still happy with it. Like, yeah, it still looks like a chicken, still looks like Cookie the chicken. I was starting to think it was going to look like a swan or a goose or something. But once I put that comb on, I was like, oh, yeah, that does look like Cookie. So I've done Cookie the chicken. Sorry, I was making sure I was recording. Had my mic on. So that one will go for 15 as well. Then I finished off my dice bags. So I'm not sure if I mentioned where I got the pattern from this. The pattern is from Litsa. I'm not sure how it's spelt. I think it's Litfa, I think, at Coco's Crochet on YouTube. So she's got a free tutorial on her channel for it. Yeah, so I've finished off that one, and the purple one I just used like little tiny beads. And yeah, so they're my little dice bags. I finished them off. All I had to do was weave in the ends and put some beads on, and they were done. Then with the axolotl that I did with the basket, I just sort of freehanded it from that square base pattern. And so all of this is just single crocheted and then decreased and then started the square pattern sort of again. And then, yeah, just went back and made the axolotl. And I think I've lost yarn chicken. So I will try and do one more round of single crochet and tie it off and see if that works. If not, I'll see if I do have more of this green somewhere. So there's that. Then I made a little tiny football. So fits in the palm of my hand. Like, you can use it like a stress ball. So that's just using the Jolly Joy red yarn with a bit of Midland white. So yeah, I'm not going to put a keychain or anything on it. I just reckon it'll make a good stress ball. So I've made that. And then it's the same with I showed you these, the Instagram elephant. I meant to say turtle then. And this is the free YouTube tutorial elephant. I really liked how this one worked up. yeah, so I will try and find the creator and write it down the bottom for you. Then this one was a paid pattern, so I got it off Etsy. I love it. I definitely want to make more, so that's what I might work on this week, is making some more of these little rabbits for Easter, using white for there and the cottontail again. So I want to make some white, some pink, purple, blue, like a nice blue, maybe a green one. Yeah, so there's my little rabbit. And the sausage dachshund dog. So, there it is. And there's the girl who knots, Kayla. She has got this free on Instagram, but I would like to support her, and so I paid for the pattern. Absolutely love it. Yeah, gonna make more. I've got some scraps in here, like I've got some more dark brown, so I might even see if I got a yellow, like a really light yellow, and make like a Labrador sort of one. Yeah, really like it. So, and that'll just be $5 as well. So that's it for this week. The last of my stitches will come out on Thursday. Can't wait. So as you can see, the ones on my face are out. I can sleep so much better now. Yeah. All right. Happy crocheting. I hope that you stay safe if you're in South Australia or wherever else in the world and have terrible weather. Please stay safe and share this with a mate. And I look forward to hearing from you in the comments below. I try my hardest to respond to every single message. My days do get a little bit busy sometimes, so sometimes you might just get a like and I kind of forget to go back and check, but I do try to reply to every single comment. I definitely read every single comment. If you've made it this far, leave a message emoji, I reckon, with all the drama that we've had with YouTube and all of that, and even with what's going on with these Pokemon. I don't design Pokemon patterns, and I don't really crochet Pokemon to post, so yeah. So I reckon if you could leave the message emoji in the comments below with your comments on the video, if you've had any issues or anything. So thanks everyone for all your kind words on my last video when I said I was having surgery. Thank you so much for your kind words, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. All right, bye.